that are being done at my institution level. Okay. These are some of the prominent initiatives that CIET and NCERT is working upon. So you might have heard about Epathsala. Diksha is the largest initiative as of today by the Ministry of Education, by NCERT under the aegis of Ministry of Education. NISHTA is one of the large-scale teacher training programs, structured teacher training program for across the country that I'll talk about. Then we are one of the 8 national constituent partners in Swayam platform. So we delivering as of today around 30 MOOC courses for school going children. We have an ICT curriculum which focuses on digital literacy and empowering students and teachers to how best they can leverage ICT. We have dedicated 24/7 12 TV channels under an initiative called Prime Minister's e-Vidya. So these are some of the things that I would highlight quickly. So as I talk about Epathsala is an initiative by NCERT, and it won the Ministry of Electronics Digital Gold Award in the year 2020 for Best Educational Initiative. So it is basically a repository through which what we are doing is we are providing access or disseminating all of our textbooks of NCERT in 3 different languages: English, Hindi, and Urdu, to anyone free of cost under Creative Commons licenses. And we are giving these books in different formats. So one can access our books in PDF, one can read them through flippable books, and for differently able or visually challenged or other such people, special need people, we are providing our textbooks in EPUBs, electronic publication format as well. And moreover, all our textbooks are energized or digitized in the sense that we have placed QR codes on top of each book, each chapter, and we have linked relevant e-contents for that chapter through that QR code. And these e-contents are housed on Epathsala as well as on Diksha, right? So these are some of the facts about Epathsala. We need branding of Epathsala. So these are some of the mobile apps that NCERT has under the banner of Epathsala and all that. So I'm talking about Diksha. So Diksha is the digital infrastructure for knowledge sharing, and it is the largest initiative by Government of India in school education. Diksha today has more than around 4,500 ebooks and 1.86 lakh e-contents, as you can see. And Diksha is the one nation, one digital platform, in the sense not only it is about NCERT or CBSE or other national level institutions who are working in school education, for example, NIOS. They are all of course onboarded on Diksha as tenants. And not only that, each of the 36 states and UTs are also today part of Diksha, and they are given a separate interface on Diksha, as if they have their own version of the Diksha. So on the same portal, we have got different tenants. Each state is given an access as a tenant. So what does that mean? Each and every state in UT can access other states' content, national level content, as well as they can upload their textbooks, which might be in different languages, in Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam, whatever it is, Hindi, Urdu, Gujarati. So they can probably upload, each state can upload their state textbook, as well as all the other e-content that they might have developed for their state specific curriculum in their local languages or states languages. So all those are accessible, right? So Diksha houses all the digital contents. In the pandemic time, Diksha saw unprecedented rise in access, and Diksha is available in mobile app as well. It is available in both the mobile apps, Android as well as iOS versions as well. And Diksha also supports Vidyadan. So an initiative called Vidyadan, through which anyone willing, be it an individual or be it an organization, willing to donate their content, their developed contents with the country, they are always welcome to submit their content anytime through the Vidyadan initiative of Diksha. And then NCERT has a set mechanism on to review those contents, vet those contents, and only those contents which qualify a certain review criteria and which pass through the review process are uploaded on Diksha, right? So this is one aspect. Diksha also is used today to by NCERT to run or deliver the teacher training programs called NISHTA. So there are 3 different NISHTA programs are being delivered for Diksha, which I'll talk in subsequent slides. Today, Diksha is available in 36 languages. So these are different languages in which contents are available in Diksha. In the interface of Diksha itself is available in more than 12 languages. So these are some of the variety of digital content that Diksha houses today, including virtual labs, AR/VR contents. We are working with Ministry of Electronics to develop interactive and immersive AR/VR contents called e-all-labs. So we are going to come out with more than 700 plus all-lab contents, which will be interactive simulation-based contents, so that learners can get immersive experience by interacting with these activities, so that learning happens beyond a video or a PDF or a text reading, right? So content for hearing impaired as well. So many of our textbook contents have been converted or being converted into sign languages as well. And since Diksha supports, as I see, contents in accessible format, so a person DAISY format content as well, so that people or children with special need can also access Diksha. And these are some of the data showing unprecedented rise of Diksha use particularly during the COVID pandemic. So these are some of the data which I'm going to speak about. Anyway, these are available. These data are available on the Diksha portal. So anyone, if you are interested, you might like to know about access of data. So what all modules are there? How many modules of NISHTA have been accessed? How many teachers were enrolled? How many were certified? And all this data are there. Then another major Government of India initiative called Prime Minister's eVidya program. So under that program, the NCERT is running 12 TV channels, 12 different TV channels, 1+1 TV channels. These channels are primarily available on DTH, 3 DTH dish. Also, Airtel and Tata Sky also carry some of these channels. So NCERT is continuously 24/7 running class-wise content. So this was really helpful during the pandemic, because we agree that to the fact that, or to the reality that there still exists a huge digital divide on our country because of different reasons: lack of access, lack of affordability, lack of bandwidth, lack of power, and many other variety of reasons. Lack of digital literacy, parents know-how, many other reasons are there, right? So keeping that in mind, the idea came that maybe many of the majority of the households might have TV devices, right? TV at home. So if they have a school going kid who might have been being deprived in the pandemic when school, college, everything was shut, so can we deliver contents mapped to the school syllabus, class book, and textbook through Diksha? So since 2020, all the 12 channels are being run 24/7 basis. NCERT as of today is broadcasting our audio programs based on NCERT books. Although it is written 266, actually it is 297. So around 300 radio channels, including All India Radio, Community Radio, and many other FM channels, through which all our audio recordings are being disseminated. One of the important things that I want to show here is what we call as coherence. So what coherence is that we realize that it might happen that when we are showing one content at a particular time on a TV channel, the student may not be sitting in front of the TV screen at that time and may not be learning it. Or there can be another scenario, for example, in a house there may be 2 kids and 1 TV channel. So given these scenarios, what we thought is that what we have done, whatever content is being disseminated or living live and being telecast through the TV program are QR coded. So if anyone having a smartphone or any other device, digital device, can scan the content which is being shown on the TV, and he can land or open to the that very page, relevant page on Diksha portal itself. So that kind of coherence is there. So you scan the QR code on your TV screen, the relevant page, that particular page opens in your mobile app or in your laptop, so that you can find not only that content, you can find many other concepts, practice tests, other reading materials related to that concept as well. So this coherence is being leveraged. We found that this is being leveraged by learners, students, parents, teachers at large in a very successful way, right? So NISHTA online implementation, NISHTA, as we said, there are 3 different NISHTA programs, teacher training programs. NISHTA 1 was designed for primary school teachers. NISHTA 2 was being designed for secondary school teachers, and NISHTA 3, which is being going on, is for early numeracy or preschool going, Anganwadi particularly, right? So how teachers are engaging in digital creation of digital content, and these are Swayam platforms, wherein, as I said, NCERT as of today is delivering 29 Swayam courses, MOOC courses for class 11 and 12 for school going children. So these are being delivered through the Swayam portal one. Okay, then we have an ICT curriculum which I mentioned. NCERT during the pandemic also, in collaboration with UNESCO and other organizations, also came out with some guidelines and brochures on cyber security as well. These are some of the international collaborations that we are working on. So without going any further, I would like to stop here, and so that if there are any concerns, any query which I'd love to discuss, or else I'll stop my presentation here and I'll pass on to you. Thank you, sir.